Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Aggies will kick it away to get this game going. Bringing it out, it's Howard. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Florida offense will take over 1st and
10. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here's the toss play now, running left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Toss play, running right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down here for this offense. QB decides to keep it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon Achane and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First down. They're going to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And he drops back in the gun. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
Touchdown, Florida. Number 1. Ball back in the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession formation was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And there's the handoff. Finding some room with the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Moving right through the contacts. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, A&M.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
First and 10 now for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. And that catch is hauled in. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gators line up on first and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Texas A&M 14, Florida 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it. The shotgun handoff here.
Cycle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good tough blend of toughness and speed.
Brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looking to pass. It's Vargas. Finds his man. Has the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Here's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now here's the toss play. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Tailback with another carry. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Looking downfield. It's Vargas. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They get the second half started with a running play. Solid run. They'll bring them down to the 28-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Takes the handoff again. Powers through the tackle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll run it here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Here comes a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass this time. He escapes the sack. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And that one is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 12 sets the kickoff.
Here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
And your Texas A&M Aggies will take over. First and 10.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Back to pass. It's Vargas. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Boy, huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently, going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Quarterback keeps the football. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Handoff from the shotgun. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter.
After 3, the game is tied.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
Get set, get set.
There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back. It's Vargas. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, and they'll throw first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Keeper for the first down and more. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Looking to throw. It's Vargas. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Here in the final quarter, this game remains tied.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught. Completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Gain of 18. That's a first down for the offense.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back, it's Vargas. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that puts him in front with about a minute to play. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Howard. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. The Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Looking to pass here on second down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to, can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go?
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Florida 21, Texas A&M 17.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. So here we go. Time for a couple of plays to try to get it closer before taking a shot at the end zone. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Going the other way, can they catch him? Out past the 30. At the 10 now. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.